Maker's Book!
The Cunning Cuckoo, How Women Have Forgotten Their Natural Role and Ruined the Workplace for Everyone by Conrad Riker, available now. Here's a fun fact, the average man pays 82% more in alimony than he does in rent. Let that sink in. We've built a system where a guy can lose his house, his kids, and half his paycheck because his ex-wife needs space. And a therapist told her she's unfulfilled. Meanwhile, if he misses a payment, they'll throw him in jail faster than you can say male disposability. This isn't equality. It's financial castration. The divorce industrial complex is a $50 billion a year scam, and men are the marks. Want proof? Look at Sweden, where no-fault divorce turned marriage into a female exit strategy. Within a decade, 70% of divorces were filed by women, and male suicide rates spiked. But sure, tell me again how the patriarchy oppresses women. Ever notice how feminists scream about toxic masculinity, but still expect men to fix their flat tire? It's the ultimate double bind, be strong but not too strong, protective but not possessive, ambitious but not domineering. Women claim they want vulnerability until you actually show it. Then you're unstable or needy. I've seen it 100 times. A guy opens up about his struggles, and suddenly, his girlfriend's texting her ex. Evolutionary psychology explains this perfectly. Women are hardwired to seek providers, not weepy confessional bores. David Buss's research proves it across cultures. Women rank confidence and competence higher than emotional availability. So next time some blue-haired HR rep lectures you about healthy masculinity, ask her how many single moms she knows who married the guy who cried on the first date. Let's talk about the workplace myth, that women are just as competitive as men. Google's own internal study found female employees were 40% less likely to apply for promotions even when equally qualified. But instead of admitting biological differences, corporations waste millions on diversity training to guilt-trip men into stepping aside. The result? Companies with female CEOs underperform the S&P 500 by 33%. Remember Yahoo's Marissa Mayer? She banned remote work, tanked morale, and ran the company into the ground, but still walked away with $250 million. Meanwhile, the average male employee gets laid off for restructuring and has to Uber on weekends to pay child support. The truth is, women don't want equality. They want the rewards without the risks. Here's an experiment. Next time your girlfriend forgets a common word, watch how she reacts when you don't jump in to help. Feminist theory calls this emotional labor, but I call it a trap. Women test men constantly, financially, emotionally, even linguistically, to see if they'll lead or fold. And if you fail, congrats. You're now another statistic in the man-child meme. The irony? These same women will mock nice guys while swiping right on tattooed felons. Evolutionary biologists like Andrew Wilson call this hypergamy. Women instinctively chase status, even if it destroys them. Just look at the stats. Single mothers are the poorest demographic, yet they still reject 80% of male suitors. The lesson: never let a woman gaslight you into thinking competence is oppression. The left's latest con is the social construct theory, where they claim gender roles are invented by society. Tell that to the Hadza tribe in Tanzania, where women gather berries while men hunt lions just like they've done for 50,000 years. Or better yet, explain it to the female chimps, who mate with the alpha male and ignore the betas. Biology doesn't care about your gender studies degree. Even in Scandinavia, the most equal societies on Earth, women still choose nursing over engineering, and men dominate dangerous jobs. The wage gap, it vanishes when you account for career choice and hours worked. But facts don't matter when you're addicted to victimhood. Final point, if masculinity is so toxic, why do women flee countries where men are weak? Look at Venezuela after socialism muted male ambition. Women voted for Colombia in droves. Or modern Japan, where herbivore men refuse to date and birth rates have collapsed. Strong men build civilization, weak men create dystopias. The Spartans knew it, the Romans knew it, and deep down, women still know it. So ignore the noise. Lift weights, build wealth, and let the feminists seethe. Their ideology is a death cult, and I've got the divorce papers to prove it. The Cunning Cuckoo, How Women Have Forgotten Their Natural Role and Ruined the Workplace for Everyone by Conrad Riker. Bye now. Links below video.